Okay guys, I'm going to make this video on the notes today because I'm feeling a little bit sick. So, yeah, here we go. So make sure you're paying attention and following along. When I write, I expect for you to be writing too, so that you don't get left behind. So we're going to do, at the very top of the paper, is we're going to write making inferences. Okay, and what making inferences is basically putting the pieces together. So what I want you guys to do is we're going to draw this little box that almost is going to look like a puzzle piece, because that's what making an inference is putting the pieces together. So I'll try to do something like this. Does that kind of look like a puzzle piece? Sorta. Okay, well, that's what mine looks like. Yours doesn't have to look exactly like mine. And inside of it, I'm going to say the clues in text. And then what I know. Which is your schema. Okay, and then in the bottom box, I want to put questions I have, and just put a question mark there. And over here, I can infer. Okay, so basically making inferences is, and I'm going to put over here, putting the pieces together. Alright, so this is what I have so far, and you should have this on your paper as well. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and move on. So underneath that, I'm going to go ahead and just make a few quick notes about making an inference. So when you're making an inference, you are, when inferring, you are using all your clues to draw conclusions about what is being read at that time. Okay, when you make an inference also, you go beyond I'll say, the words to understand what is not said And I'm going to make that pretty big. What is not said, and I'm going to underline it. Because when you're making an inference, that's exactly what you're doing. It may not say it in the text or in a video or even body language. People don't say it, but giving all the clues and everything that you already know, you have a good idea of what's going on. What is not said in the text. Okay, and I do want to make this point. So right now this is what I have. Okay, so you should have this also on your paper. Okay, and the last thing I want to put on my paper is an inference. An inference that equals the present. Okay, some people get an inference and a prediction confused, but an inference is happening at that moment. So again, you're taking all the clues that are given and you're making a very educated guess about what's happening. Even though they may not say what is actually happening, you can get a good idea. And a prediction equals the future. Okay, so that's the difference between those two. So this is what your notes should look like. Making inferences, putting the pieces together. When inferring, you're using all clues to draw conclusions about what is being read at that time. When you make an inference, you go beyond the words to understand what is not said in the text. And an inference equals the present, a prediction equals the future. All right, I hope everyone has been paying attention and has all their notes written down.